No justice, then there's no peace. It's time the people start policing the police. Look, where I'm from, police be doing more than wrong. Stop and searching, every brother's not on, but that's just with us battling to stay clean, but that's just where we from. So we hustle just to reach our dreams. Some never make it out of their teens. That's where we from. Yeah, that's where we from. Let me give it to you all in this song.
Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. On a good night, if I don't talk to you, a treasure in this message, so I gotta drop a couple jewels. Did it for my people, need some guidance and they seek it true. Tired of propaganda and they sick of being lied to. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. So let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. Sharing knowledge like college, corruption and all the violence. We talk about all our problems, we turn our words into power. When all our heroes is dying, the media making the monster black leaders stripping they honor like history they rewriting. There's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Yeah, so let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk. Let's talk. I said there's power in these words, so let's talk.
Hey, my P, what's going on? It's Major TV. Let's talk. Shalom, peace. Kings and queens. What's up? How y'all doing? What's going on? I see y'all out there. We got a real interesting conversation I think we need to have. Because when I was talking to Jed, the interview, and he was just talking and just dropping jewels, he said something, right, that just caught me off guard when he said, the problem is, and I know y'all seen the video, the W and we, they flipped it and said, me want this, me want that. It was all centered around my question pertaining to the lack of unity among us as a people and leadership. And he kept going into looking at their motives, watching their actions and so forth, so on, right? So what I did was I thought about the fact that that's interesting because there's so many of us that think about ourselves and we never really think about, and I'm talking about some of us, I'm not saying all of us. I know a lot of us full of love and full of being black, but there's a lot of us that just think about ourselves. Just look around our neighborhood, even in the best of the black neighborhoods, there's a lot of individuality going on. There's a lot of people that's not resonating with each other to the point whereas the goal of really making sure black people not only get over the hump, but really be able to compete with everybody else. So when I thought about when Jay flipped that W into M and sense of mentality that most or a lot of us have in the black community, and then I see my man Starter, the brother on the audio that's rapping, that was protesting for the UK INFAC in front of U.S. Embassy in UK. I seen the hashtag. He said hashtag me to weak. And he had my other hashtag. He had hashtags. I had hashtag turn words into action, hashtag each one teach one. So I decided to run with that because I can relate to being around a lot of black people like that. I'm not gonna say I always felt like that because I never really just was like hell with black people. I guess my mom just ingrained some things in me as a kid growing up that it's always about helping somebody. So for me, my goal have always been to help. You know what I'm saying? So I know from observing and being around a lot of black people, we are so like on some other stuff. We don't really look at what's really going on. So we're gonna get into that. But I definitely want to shout y'all out. Y'all know how I do when I start this live. Gotta holler at my people out there. And I see you. What's going on? You in the building? What's happening? What's up with y'all out there? How y'all day coming along? Big Face Trucker, you finally tuned in, huh? I'm way out here in Tallahassee, man. My clock ran. I got caught in the traffic on 85 in Montgomery, man. Threw me off, so it's all good. I'm out here. Glad you tuned in. Well, Mega Red, what's up? I'm Salute, blood. What's going on? What's going on with y'all out there? Y'all doing? I see Coletta. Be beautiful black family, just being black. You already know. You already know. Gary in the building. What's up, Gary? What's up? What's up, big bro? Hello, family. Black Love 444 turning me into we all day, every day. We have to just stop being selfish for real, like, you know what I'm saying? Really. And I'm not going to say we, I'm talking about the people. I ain't talking about nobody in the chat or anybody. I'm just saying if the shoe fit wherever, we have to switch that up for real life. Shalom, Sean. Sean, what's going on, baby? This song beautiful. This song beating hard. Shalom, family. For sure, Sean. For sure. How you doing, bro? You all right? Janet in the building. Salute, Queen. Good. Ain't no good night. It's good evening. Good day. Don't go to bed. Don't do it like that. We're going to be up for a little bit. Asha. Samaya. Shalom, my people. What's going on? How you doing? Just Josh. Shalom. What's up? What's up? Y'all ready for this conversation? Cause we gonna basically touch on some things that's going on. On Confer Crown. How you doing? Oh, I love that song too. The good night talk noise, good evening. We're gonna be up a little bit. I'm getting ready. I'm warming up, y'all. I'm just hollering at everybody. Y'all know how I do. Shalom, Nicole, what's up? Peace. For real, much love. Darlene Purdy, I'm in the building. Shalom. Salute. That's what I'm talking about. Rock with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Rock with your boy. It's for real here. It's a real conversation. Michael Dunn, what's up, baby? How you doing? We ready for another great show. B1 first. You already know. You already know, man. For real. I need to holler at you. I'm going to email you, and we got to talk, like real talk. And I'm enjoying you, and everybody else tuning in. Young Elder, True Seeker. What's up, Young Elder? Greetings. Kelly Eunice, what's happening? You work in the hospital or something? Hope everybody all right now. For real. Deborah, Hobbs, Shalom, what's up? Peace, sister. For real. Candy Queens, what's going on? Said Shalom, the kings and queens. My beautiful black family. You already know. Peace. Sade in the building. Number Black Love all day, every day. About to turn up in a minute, y'all. For real. I think I shut everybody out. All right. What's this, my people in here? Let me see. All right, my girl in here. What's up, Queen? King Dread, what's up? We got to have a plan for real. We had a plan. We need a plan. Yeah, I got the plan now. Y'all have to tune in because I'll be dropping jewels, but some of y'all are not really gravitating to what's going on. But some real itch about to come on my mouth. And it might hurt. I might paint y'all a little bit. It's going to be all right. Jasmine, Jazzy J. What's up? Hello, Jazzy. Michael Dunwife. Oh, what's up? What's up? I got your email too. I got to holler at y'all. We have to do a group thing because we gotta talk for real. Like, much love. Much love. My beautiful black people out here. Quincy Jackson, 1950 since drop. That's some the charges. Real talk, real talk. I ain't trying to read too much stuff, but let's get to it. Reed Blake. Let's roll. We about to roll, y'all. Let's get to it. All right. I already told y'all briefly why I'm going there, because when Jay flipped that W to him, he made me think. We left from we and we went to me. Me this, me that, and what have you. And for me, when I originally heard it, it kind of like caught me off guard, because when he get into the floor thing, he really be spitting them jewels. It gravitates you to just really want to hear more. But you know me, I'm a critical thinker, so I thought about things, right? And I'm like, no, we can't be like that. We got to flip the M back into a W. It got to be we. And I'm telling y'all why we need to recognize the genuine value concerning the black community. Why we have to flip that M into a W. Because we can't win this fight doing us. Can we do us? You know what that means? We do food things with our money. We go buy Mercedes-Benz. We go buy Jordans. We go shop. I don't know why, I just like to shop. We go doing all kinds of stupid things with our money. And we can be living a nice home. We can have a nice job or a successful business. We blowing the money. You know what I was be saying? Oh, I don't be worrying about that. As long as I have my kids have a little something, whatever. We go to saying some of the absurdest things. We go to saying the craziest things. And something so sorry, we don't even leave our kids anything, right? And you're not winning. And you know what's so sad? It's a sad thing, right? People in our community never really care until something happened to them. When it happened to them, then everybody have something to say. I mean, excuse me, that person have something to say. Or persons. And it's just crazy that for you to be black and for you to know how black people is treated, they have that selfish attitude, just not right. So, one, the reason why we need to recognize the genuine concern of helping the black community, one, because we undervalue. Clearly, we undervalue. We are undervalued. What I'm saying, y'all know that already. Y'all know how we treat it. Y'all know how we are targeted. Y'all know how other nationalities look at us, especially white people. And I'm not saying all white people in all nationalities, but there's a large percentage of them already written us off. And I'm just only throwing stuff like I got a number of things I want to discuss, because what I'm saying, I'm kind of going to come back to that too. I'm just throwing stuff out there to let you think about what I'm about to say. But I'm going to just go to some quick bullet points, because the thing I already wrote down, jotted down for me. I'm going to give you some points. Unemployed. Of all nationalities country, we at the very bottom of employment. Just think about that. We are taxpayers too. Not only we built this country, we are taxpayers too, right? And it's some things I'm gonna challenge y'all about tonight and make y'all think. We underemployed. Why are we underemployed? Why are we one of the oldest people? Because see what got me wrong, what got me upset with some people that be talking about Indians. Indians was black people. See, we don't understand that white folks name everything. You gotta look at the word of Indian and all that stuff there. Why it was called Indian. And I won't use the word Indingo, but I didn't really research too hard, but I know it means black and I think it's a Spanish word, right? But I don't want to go that hard, right? But see, when we start reading books like this, and I won't read something out here in a second, but we're going to understand what's going on. I'm going to go to this book right now, what I want to read. Right quick, little something. Don't get worried. Carter G. Wilson, Mr. Kid's Negro. I read this book, I don't know, about 100 years ago, but this has been a long time. He said, the educated Negroes have the attitude of contempt toward their own people because in their own, as well as in the mixed schools, Negroes are taught to admire the Hebrew, the Greek, the Latin, and Teuton, and despise Africa. Of the hundreds of Negroes high schools recently examined by an expert in the United States, the Bureau of Education only 18 offered a course taking up history of the Negro. In most of the Negro college universities where the Negro is taught of, the race is studied only as a problem and dismissed as little consequence. Not just an excerpt, right? But you have to realize it always been intentional for us not to know about our greatness. It was always intentional to disconnect us. When you look at the Hawaiians, you look at the Mexicans, you look at, I'm just saying, these people, African, I mean, you don't even see, like, I don't know if y'all ever watch Nat Geographic, see that dog. You ever seen dog, Chinese dog, Japanese, you ever see people understand, even the Caucasoids come from black people, right? That Bonds, you know about them getting cast out there was a curse when the kids of Europe, right? But we let them separate us by all these different names and what have you, right? But they're still black people. But my point is, we was here for this so-called enemies, which are black people. But I'm giving to my point, we the oldest people here, right? And we have paid taxes and everything. We have built this country, but we are last in everything. Just think, last in everything. Stop letting them tell you stuff without you researching it. All these names, they got a name for everything. All over everything. And it's an insult for whites, period, to be in kind with that bullshit. It's an insult. Stuff they say, how they're so racist and just trying to be nonchalant, expressing how they really feel. And they don't realize people get tired of that. Really tired of you playing with me. You're just saying things. You think that I just want to hear that when you know deep inside you don't want to give a black man nothing, a black woman nothing, a black child nothing. But you talk all this yip-yap just to kind of act like you engaging. But in the end, you're not really doing your job. Two, let's deal with underrepresented. Underrepresented. The black leadership, whether it's in Congress, whether it's supposed to be over these districts and what have you, or what do you have? People in the community that delegated positions, right? Nobody really It's a real voice for the black community. Even the pro-black community is not a real voice for the black community because nobody's really stepped into the problem. You have crime going on at all time. You have drugs going on all the time. You have black kids killing each other at all time. You have misinformation in music, media, books, school, everywhere. We've been attacked from all kind of angles, and nobody really is really kind of, and those who are, they're so small grassroots wise that the larger picture is drawn on because white supremacy makes sure that happens. So we have to realize that our communities are underrepresented. And I'm telling you reasons why we got to flip the M back to a W. Why we got to get involved. So I'm talking about. We're targeted. We're targeted. We don't have to just be driving. You know that, right? We can be walking. We can be in the store. Our kids can be somewhere riding a bike. And they can be messed with just because of their skin color. I'm just keeping it real with you. We get pulled over literally just for driving black. And they wonder why black people resist police officers. Because they are sick and tired of black people getting pulled over for no reason. You do everything right. You get your driver's license, registration. You ask them, why you pulling me over? They don't want to ask you a question. They won't be all angry, won't be all cocky and talk all stupid to you. And then we be failing to even understand the fact that you messing with me bad. And they won't get mad and won't beat you up and you pay his goddamn salary. Them Karens they be talking about, that's real. That's real. Even though we see it televised and people laugh and make fun, that is real all across America. Mistreated. We're clearly being mistreated across the board. And the problem is, black people are so gullible. They be so happy when white people accept them, laugh and talk with them. When Donald Trump came in office and started that Trump mania, then everybody, oh, I ain't know. The white folks been feeling that way. They were just dealing with white guilt and not want you to see what's going on. They probably wasn't dealing with white guilt. They didn't want you to see how they really felt. And I'm going to show you how bold white people are. And now they had a few conversations with a couple of truck drivers, white. They would actually try to rationalize racism with Donald Trump. They try to rationalize sexism with Donald Trump. They act like it never happened. They would actually act like he didn't say shithole countries about Africa or rationalize it. And sometimes they make me so bad, we want to, because they be playing your intelligence. And that's why they say, right? It's an old saying. That's why I try to watch debate with people, because when a person feel they're right, another word can tell them they're wrong. People would, in 40 Laws of Power, I left my book 40 Laws of Power. Robert Greene said, you never argue, you went through actions, right? He said, because people would cite fake statistics, fake facts or whatever, just to win an argument, but not try to resolve the problem. And it happens every day, especially among black people, because we do it a lot. But everybody else do it too, but I'm just talking about my people right now. But reason why we turn that M back over, turn it back up to a W. I'm just kicking real stuff to you. We don't even be greeted properly, not even by our own people. We go a lot of fast food. I didn't been in places where like people like they see a white person or somebody, how you doing, sir? How you doing, ma'am? Can I help you? After they get dressed, how you doing? What you want? Like that, you just told that white man, how you doing? Why you don't greet me? I can't tell you how many times me and my girl went off on people doing that. Together and individually, went off on people, black people, anybody, whites too, we do whites too. I mean, I never forget when the Myrtle Beach, 2 years ago, we going to the hotel, right? We had something at a black couple, and they had a reception, right? The wedding. We walking through the hotel. A young white lady said, can I help you? We got bags in our hand. We just looked over to see what the entertainment was about. We seen somebody got married. We looked over. My girl was so mad. She just stared us down. I just looked like, I'm looking at like, we got a hotel here. And the white guy who checked us in the night before, he was like, oh, they good, they stay here. They automatically assume what we doing here. Never gave us the benefit of doubt that we was actually reserved to stay there for the weekend. We were mistreated so bad to the point where we didn't even know we being mistreated. It's stuff people tell you, especially white people. And they were saying in such a subtle way, all the while they're cussing you out. They call you the N-word. They really handle you like, and you can know it. Just the way how their energy is and how they expressing themselves. And that's why it's imperative we turn that M back to a W. This stuff is real. What's happening is real. It's not a joke. And the big problem is police are actually killing us, actually shooting, actually beating us, actually targeting us. And don't get me wrong, we know they have a history, but it's getting bad. Because we're talking about 2021, 2020, 2021, we can go back 2019, 2018. They're supposed to be monitoring. And I understand they're race soldiers and what have you, but if they're worse race soldiers, what we gonna be? What we gonna call ourselves when they do us something? Last time I remember, InFact came on scene, routed things up, and it's a big division, and people just that nothing don't want to rock with InFact and talk about Jay and blah blah. But guess what? Casey Gooden Jr. just got shot by the police. I ain't see nobody in front out there in Columbus that's talking against Jay and all this other stuff. I'm tired of it. We talk too much. Police actually killing us. And then the courts are legalizing it and trying to find laws to protect them more. They don't never look for charging, they look for ways how they cannot charge them. We killing ourselves. Excuse me. We also got to deal with we killing ourselves. We hurting each other, physically hurting each other. Getting so mad over a little or nothing, pow. But won't turn that gun on that other man that's messing over other man. Because because those people are trained to believe that that's being tough. That's being a man. You hear the rap music and what have you, it contributes to it. It contributes to them talking about killing each other. And then we have to worry about our kids. Because see, the reason why I said we got to turn that M back into W, because a lot of them is our kids that's doing it. It's people that's related to us doing it. It's people in neighborhoods that we know doing this. And we have to find answers to it. That me attitude that Jay was talking about is the worst attitude a black person can have in this day and age. Because in the end, you will still need a black person or black people to help you, because you can't survive in this world without realizing that you all boxed in. It's just not possible. We're less likely to get laws passed in our favor. They split the country vote, right? And then come to the black neighborhood begging for our vote. Paying black people and everybody to blow smoke on our vote. We're going to do it, this, that, and other. Soon as I get in office, I'm still waiting on some stuff for some black people. It's getting old. And it's time that we not just demand, because demand is very, very important, right? Because we are taxpayers. They're supposed to see. I hate when people say, oh, I like the government. What the hell you mean? I pay taxes too. Break some bread to me too. You bring it up to other people, bring it up to me. LGBT community or LGBT community, they got theirs. The immigrants got theirs. Why black people haven't gotten them? We have to stop the nonsense. Yeah, I'm about self-determination. I'm about having our own land and whatever. Let's go back to Africa. I don't care, but right now we in the United States, we get ours. We pay for the fire department, police department. We pay the politicians and we pay all their salaries. Don't tell me what about the government. But what I'm trying to say is, at the same time, we supposed to step and do our thing. We supposed to be getting our damn credit card, do like the white folks do, merge and let's buy some stuff. We can start schools. We can get a hospital clinic. Start the clinics first in the hospital. We can start banks. We can get some grocery stores. These some grocery stores. Nail shop. Let's get my nails and toes. I like to get that did. I need a nail shop. Come on. We need grocery stores. We need clothing stores. We need some more. We have to stop the bullshit. A lot of us sitting in a good crib. We got money. We scared. Man, look, when you die, we all sure anyway. Hope you got your stuff in play for your kids and your family. But right now, I'm trying to step up. And those around me, even the little ones, you got to get a job. You got to work. It's about making money. Because if we don't teach basic values to our kids, we don't teach them about self-empowerment. We don't teach them about how great they are and how great we are as a people. We will fail. We constantly believe God gonna just come down here and everything gonna just be right. They said prayer without works is in vain. So you can pray all you want, you can say all you can, whatever. It's all that good stuff sounds good. Oh, Jesus, and all that sounds good. But if you ain't putting the work in, just talking, and God looking at you like, what you gonna do? White people making moves all around here. They got the Mets come over just taking over our community. You should be tired. You should be mad. But mad at yourself. Mad at us because we not having our business. We've been dumbing down, reduced to average weak black people in the United States. The government intentionally created a big dog perception, this big dog cloud, this big dog cloud that people perceive us to be bad, to be uneducated, not smart, not creative. They intentionally did that, and we bought into that. See, I'm still waiting on my book to come in, Changing the Psychological Slavery, but I still want to bring my book, Mr. Kid Negro, because this is as deep as that, right? But my point is, we have to understand that we accepted what they gave us. They said black people were lazy. Black people don't want to, even though we built the country. We had Black Wall Street. We had many neighborhoods like Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street was the top, and it came and destroyed it, right? And we still rebuilt. And now, after all this happened, after the leadership had been weakened in the 70s and come to the 80s, everything been watered down. That's why they was able to do all what they did. As long as we made noise, and I'm not talking about just protesting. That was a part of the noise. I'm to my brothers that was out here trying to make moves, not just talk, not just take money and never put it back in the community. I'm sick and tired of all that. And let me get on that next. Give me a second. Got some bullet points to run through. Get funded. I'm talking about the get funded thing already, but get funded. We're less like people to get funded for anything. The redlining wasn't no joke when they were playing them. Who wasn't playing them loans with the housing and stuff in Chicago and different places like that historically. Redlining was no joke. I mean, predatory lending was no joke. They was actually denying you loans in certain neighborhoods. Like in New Orleans, where Katrina took place, where I had to move to Atlanta. They intentionally was not giving New Orleans black residents loans in neighborhoods where, less like the flood, they was getting them in Lower Ninth Ward. You know what I'm saying? Downtown, my hometown, Ninth Ward. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I grew up. And I mean, all this came out later. I'm like reading. I'm like, wow. We ain't getting nothing for that. They didn't even want to talk about when you even mention stuff like, they'll be like, yeah, they'll talk all around it. They treat us like the powerless, and we act like the powerless. So we sit there and be like, man, that's messed up, man. Nah, we can't be like that. Jay already showed you how to step forward. You don't always have to have guns, but you gotta have guns, but you don't always have to give guns. That pen, making moves, being able to, and I say make moves, I'm talking about let's go buy this. Listen, let's go buy this again. Let's go buy this. Why people buy with ease? Why you think the Asians and all they come over doing what they're doing? I understand the government assisting them and the little stuff they got with the fun. Forget that. We are great people. We've been just reduced down to believe that narrative. That same narrative that they painted to white American, other foreigners that come over here and try to shit on us. We accept that same narrative. That's all. We accepted it. We have become socially numb and just happy if I get it by. But guess what? When you look back, you got so many that didn't get by. And why? They actually had wanted us to believe. Now, check this out here for a long time. Want to believe the situation in our community was all created by us because we didn't want to do right. But wasn't revealed that there was a great migration after World War I when blacks went to the north in hopes of getting factory jobs and civil rights. After World War II, it was a white flight where a bunch of white folks fled the urban areas and went to the suburban areas to the jobs and money, and then saw the police and the militarize it. Where the drugs and guns and all that, we don't have control of that. How are they getting our community? If you start with people out, what you expect? And then for a long time they had us thinking they had us vote for crime bills and this, that, and all the while they created this big old mess. Not only did they miseducate us and reference to stripped us of all our culture, religion, and all that, and broke us down all the slavery and did what it did to us. But then the audacity, once we went to balling and doing good, they were hating on that. And we not thinking we're gonna integrate, and that just everything. We dropped out of go, we glad I'm sharing the toilet, you know what I'm saying? I'm drinking some water with them. I'm on the bus, I ain't in the back of the bus no more. But they're taking up all the black businesses, all the black customers, got us buying. I mean, they want to targeting black people that had money. They're showing in video I seen where white folks actually did a video about how to target the middle class black community. That's deep, y'all. And guess what? We flocked over to them. We flocked. You know why? We also want to be accepted. I'm not like him. I'm not like her. They're the N-word or damn, they're stupid. That's the attitude we had back then. Now because everything has transformed, right? Into a big ugly mess. Prison reform and we gotta do this and we gotta do depolice, whatever. What we talking about? Ever do they show you in 13 to 13 how that was all designed anyway against us? If we don't turn the M back into a W, we're gonna be extinct. Because how they moving and how they dominating, they got all the nukes. They made sure they put so much money in the military, they wouldn't go all out, consider the country they made whole, because they're not allowing, and together, stand up is extremely hard because you can't keep everybody on code. But I don't expect nobody. We just start with a small group of us that got to galvanize, organize, galvanize, and move. Like we don't need a whole lot. People gonna jump on board like what happened with INFAC down at Brownsville, Georgia. That what happened. People seeing the righteous movement. Resources. Look, everybody's a tone of my verse. Y'all know there's a lot of people living in the neighborhoods that don't know about the fund out there, the different grants you can get. Different decided to help them for their rent, get food. There's nothing wrong with them going to secondhand stores. We have to stop acting like we rich. We got to admit that we're poor. We got to admit that we're poor. A lot of us pretend like we got it, we don't. We go on these vacations, we go buy all these different things, and then we worry about our bills. A lot of us lack basic financial literacy. We need to go help people in the neighborhoods. If you don't know nobody in your neighborhood, find somebody, know somebody, and try. I got some acronym I created, and I really don't like to tell nobody it's something I want to produce, but I'm let y'all know what it is. I'm going to say it once and y'all listen. It's called credit. Creating real expectations, doing it together. It has to be a think tank environment. We're strong the weakest link. Somebody might be a good reader, good researcher, somebody a good speaker, and y'all need to put this together. Stop making people feel like the government we put them in office. They're supposed to serve the people, and we know they're doing otherwise, but that's supposed to be exposed. We gotta be determined to push the envelope before we pick the gun up. We pick the gun up. Y'all see what black people did when they picked the gun up? They went all out. Are you ready to go all out? If you're not ready to go all out, let's think now. Because that's what Jay was trying to tell you. Or you just want to start shooting and tripping, we can just our ass just all shot up and killed. It was only a form of showing us that you don't let nobody kick in your butt. You don't let nobody mistreat you or do you wrong. All you have to do, if you're prepared when you go there and somebody violates you, then you handle your business, and guess what? You're protected under the Second Amendment. It's where you can set traps up for people when they come at you sideways. So my thing is this. Our community is suffering, and people don't realize black people don't know as much. Black people don't know a lot of basic things. We don't understand our Fourth Amendment. We don't understand that. We don't understand that our Fourth Amendment violation. Our Fourth Amendment being violated. We can actually be doing class action lawsuits against police officers that's constantly the white officers as well as black. That's constantly talking black men and women. They pull them over unjustly. We can tag that. I mean, we need to find ways how to network and go in the community that need us most. If you live in that nice house, that nice car and what have you, kudos, I'm happy for you. You got a lot of sisters and brothers that's not living like that. And don't get me wrong, I understand some houses brothers, I don't know. It's gonna be a problem. But I think nothing beats a failure but a try. If you don't put your life in the cause of helping black people, not through just talking, but through actions, it's all in vain. I watch white people help white people. I watch this. I watch different things because I'm very intuitive. I use the third eye, pay attention, all kind of ways I get these different vibrations and understand about these different epiphanies, right? And I see in the black community, I do, but not on a large scale. See, my thing is, while they're fighting about who's who and what they're doing, I'm talking about at the top in the black community, where they got money, whether they pro-black, whatever. We can be doing the ground grassroots. For no, we grow, you know what I'm saying? They're like, boom. Just how Jay just erupted. Just because Jay been cut off, that's only temporary. We keep the fight going. See, the problem is a lot of time we so easy to tap out soon as things don't go right. We panic. That's what happened. People panic. What you expect when you stand up for black people? They want you in jail. They want you dead. They want your mind to be subjugated. They want you to be enslaved. They want you to speak when you're supposed to speak when they say speak and do what you're supposed to do. I told somebody, a person that's home and in jail, we all in prison. The difference between the macro, the micro, the small picture person being in prison, and the macro, the big picture, is the fact that we can do a little more, but black people can't say what they want to say. Black people can't do what they want to do. They will lock your butt up. They will kill you. And they're killing you. You don't have to be doing nothing wrong. You see what they say that their kids can judge you and everybody else. And it's like it's so easy to hold on. I got my head tag. I got my head tag off. It's all about right here. This is all about right here. It's all about hashtag turn words into action. That's what it's all about. That M that's like that, we gotta flip that mug. You know, and I ain't talking about rap shit, the thing I'm talking about really bam and put an E with it, and we got weed, and we gotta go out here and do this. Cause I'm willing to risk it all myself. Last I remember, you can repair credit. They got bankruptcy, but I'm just joking about the part about that because I don't like losing. I don't like losing. So, but at the same time, my black people, I'm going all out for real. And like we see them merging, let's merge. I deal with Chicago, I deal with New York, I deal with Miami, I deal with Phoenix, I deal with LA, I deal with Denver, I deal with Oklahoma, I deal with Dallas. I don't care. But my problem is I can't do this by myself. I'm gonna be sitting by the screen spitting these jewels like this, and y'all are not connected. Cause see, all of us have an assignment to do our part. Cause I'm gonna do a pledge soon. I'm just waiting, and that's only on you if you want to do the pledge. And it's just dealing with personal responsibility that we should take on to help our people. That's all. And I gotta talk about the quality of education. Cause see this book here, this book challenged education system. It challenged it. It talked about everything that we was taught was a lie. Everything was taught was a lie. So it's easy for me to just get on here and go on a rant, get so emotional and let out so much energy. Easy for me to do that. But when it's time to get down for the get down, I gotta put in work. I gotta put in work. We talk too much. We talk too much. We have to learn how to speak things into existence. And one thing I'm about to warn all of you, please stop saying black people don't want to unify. Please stop saying black people don't want to unify. It's not that black people don't want to unify. How can you unify people that don't even understand unity? How can you understand? How can you speak about unity when black people are taught to hate each other? or talk look down on each other, and then we just do that. We actually hate on each other. We actually do things that's not cool. We say things that's not cool. We still saying good hair. Look, the reason why I apologize, it wasn't for Delta. It was to y'all. And I apologize because imagery is everything. We don't understand imagery and words we say and do, that count. We wonder why our kids go to be monsters. They heard us cursing. Use the N-word. They heard us doing stupid things. Seen us doing stupid things. Look, if you haven't realized the reason why we accept so much, even that filthy music that we be rapping to, be jamming on, whatever, and they call the women this, that, another, shooting a brother in the head, killing a bit, whatever the case might be. It's because it's being put in our mind. We watch movies and all this, that's all the imagery, words, all that's going on. Y'all realize this big old brand is a filter. It's a filter. And we don't understand that subconscious and how that conscious mind works. We understand psychology. We don't understand that our mind is so precious. It's so easy to absorb stuff, and we don't even realize our mind being molded. Black people really think it's normal the way they are. Black people really think that, oh, these my words. I'm doing what I want to do. She a B. Man, they don't want nothing. Man, I'm going to do this. Oh, I mean, we have to understand. I would think it comes from basically we watch, we read, what we listen to, what goes on around us. Very few of us really take time to even read. We be on social media so much, we have no idea. We are arguing somebody now, don't even know what we're talking about. No research, no cross-research, not really understanding what's really going on. This is real deep, y'all. So when we say black people don't unify, I watched the biggest documentary, right? Words have power. Big have a song like Ready to Die, right? And I'm listening to him rap about F his mom, F this, that, and other, and talking about that, right? Look what happened to Biggie. We gotta watch what we say. We gotta talk positivity in existence, not anything that gonna hurt us. How many times you can honestly say you said something, and I'm guilty of it, and it actually happened. But I'm talking about the good way and the bad way. See, black people, I believe in my heart, would love to unify would love to unify if we only know what unity is. See, it start with, like I said, a small group of devoted black people that's willing to take things to the next level. Why you guys I'm sorry, y'all look down. She said who killed Biggie? We're not talking about who killed him. I'm talking about a rap song, him actually talking about Ready to Die and so forth, so on, and he actually got killed. It's beside the point. You know who killed him? They got it all over the thing or whatever. Go watch that documentary on USA. They talked about who killed him, dude, admitted to it. But my point, but he was living that life. He was like speaking that stuff, you know, that gangster talk, what have you. But my whole point is, I use Big as an example. All praise to the brother, you know what I'm saying? May he rest in peace. But the point is, we cannot be talking like this. We took a lot of negativity before things even happen. We'll say, oh, this ain't gonna happen. Man, they don't want to do nothing with that. They may not. What about those who want to do something right, who want to unify? We have to learn how to not worry about the things we see around us. Because I'm gonna show you, for instance, I don't know nobody in the mentions. I think a few people probably, right? Look how I touch y'all. I had to use the N-word. I had to be cursing. I had to be doing all this crazy stuff. Because I know one thing. It don't take much when you care about somebody and you want to share a word. You want to give them something to get them over the hump. And see, for me, it's like, it's just so easy. for me to just walk away and just do me. It's just so easy for me just to say, man, I don't care. Because a lot of us do that me attitude. And that me attitude is so selfish. It's so insecure, inconsiderate, and it's downright a loser script and a way of thinking about the big picture. I don't know if you understand the power of words. I don't really understand the power of imagery. I don't really understand the fact that you own your life script. You do have choices. You do have a destiny. And if you really care about humanity's sense of wanting to save black life, it don't take too much to just get in a fight. I'm no longer talking. I'm demonstrating. And only thing I ask of everybody else that's watching me or what have you, or will watch this video, just look around our neighborhoods, even the nice neighborhoods. Look at the interaction. Look at what we're talking about, what we're thinking about. It's so toxic in the black community. It's sad. It's there's so much unhealthy vibrations. It's sad, right? And my thing is, there's a lot of positivity and a lot of love in the black community in certain forms and ways and what have you. But then the flip side is just so much of other stuff, and then the infighting and the fingerprint, it just makes everything just look crazy, like, And for me, it's like, I don't want to be a part of all that. All that I want to focus on helping people, because I understand we all won't agree. I understand we all won't, get on the same boat. But long as I believe that those who really care stand up, I'm not tripping off for nobody else. Because every time I find myself getting into something like that, I'm being distracted from the real plan, from the real goal. I started this channel and I started doing what I'm doing on my own will. It wasn't like I was pushed to do this. And doing this, I enjoy it because I see the positive feedback. I see what people are talking about. I understand that that it's so easy to just walk away from this or write it off. It's so easy somebody jump in the mention, just go to acting a plumb fool, just saying stupid things, trolling, what have you. And we have that sometimes. But it's also equally important that I be focused. And I get sidetracked like I got sidetracked the other night. Because it's all about us as a community. That's what it's all about. So I just had to get that out of my mental. I just had to just say these things because when Jay said they turned the W upside down, we to me this and me that, I was like, that's so true. And I thought about individually how we are and collectively. And again, I'm always believe that black people are unified despite what people may say, right? But I also understand that a lot of us don't realize the reason why we are is not because of our own doing. Subliminally, we've been shaped by what we see on TV, we hear on the radio, on what we may read that's not righteous or that's not helpful, or what we may do, you know what I'm saying? And places we might be in, people may be around. A lot of times we don't know our mind is actually being molded, And a lot of times our words and things we be doing, we be thinking about our own doing because of an influence that's not healthy, So I just had to go there. I just had to just express myself because I really feel like we have to switch it around, right? And we have to realize that it's going to take a group effort. I'm calling everybody out that we have to come together. When I say I'm talking to people, emailing people, everything, I'm all in the UK, everywhere. We networking, right? But I told you I'm gonna show you through my actions, not through my words. I'm about that, and what I want to do is get black people to 100% buy into the fact we can do it. I don't care what the trolls say. I don't care what the naysayers care. I don't care if there are people that's pulling against us that don't believe in this and believe in that. Because I'm not gonna never make it about Jay. I'm gonna make it about the people. But I support Jay. What Jay did for the black community was awesome. And for anybody to constantly come at that brother like that, and for the government to try to take him down like he did, speaking up for black people, I'm not having that. And I mean every word I say. So let me holler at some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all talking about. I gotta get stuff in my mental. I hope we did get some things out the way and see what's going on. There go my girl, True Trooper. We need to get back on the neighborhood watch. Stop calling the police to come kill us. They are not coming in our best interest. They are coming to take all their frustration on us. Real talk. Real talk. That's something that we definitely have to do, learn how to police the community. And a lot of times we got virtual ways to do it as well as help patrol to drive around the neighborhood. But that's something we gotta do. That's real talk. I like that, Troop. And he was, if it ain't preparing to plant a garden, you are about to eat poison food for another year. If you ain't preparing to plant a garden, you are about to eat poison food for another year. That's a strong metaphor, bro. Strong metaphor. Middle Lady Queen, I see you. Zinga. Mike Dunn said, then we can do bigger and better. We can. We definitely can. We definitely can. Denia. The N-word is not a bad word. They call my granddad N-word. They call my dad N-word. They call my son N-word. And they call me. Teach his own, bro. Teach his own. Tanya said, problem is that we don't ever get to answer hard questions, black people. Are we looking to white folks to tell us that too? There's a real problem, and we need our new country. We do. But in the process, what you do in needing that new country? I know right now, some information been following me that they're filing lawsuits in the international court and what have you. But right now, we still have a problem with poverty, underemployment, police violence, underfunding, inadequate education. What we do about that? We allow everybody to benefit. We sit on the side as taxpayers. I don't think that's a good idea. But we do have to get our own. Black Ricardo, I'm going to keep it real. Black people know what unit is. They just don't give a what. They love negativity. Tear down. Look at the biggest BR list like Shed Room. Again, I just believe that if we really truly want unity, we gotta not look at it in the sense of as we don't want to unify. I feel like there is ignorance in our community. There is this attitude of division, but I think we need to speak that existence about unity. But I feel what you're saying, my bro. Clean black sneakers, whatever. Yeah. An example right now of what Meg just talking about, he trying to stay on subject, but interference ensues. You already know, man. You already know. You already know. Sade said unity is sacrifice. I really believe that. I really do. What's up, Peace? I see you. We have to get out of the victim mentality and realize together we have power. As soon as we realize that it changed everything, it changed everything. We have power. Believe that, and we can speak in existence. True, peace. True. And that's what all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to speak in existence because it's so easy that we buy the narrative that we don't want to unify. We buy a narrative that it can't be done. We buy a narrative that so-and-so, I'm saying, and so-and-so doing that. We got to let them do what they do. But this is a movement. Just how Jay shook things up and brought a lot of people on his side of the fence prior to what happened to him, that can happen again. Because a lot of these people was other places, and they were just bouncing through leadership and thoughts of how they wanted to live their life and how they perceive their life. But once, true stepping and genuine care stepping, that matters. The problem is with people. Let's say you have a good idea, right? And they say be careful you tell your ideas because they have naysayers. As soon as you go talk about your ideas, somebody's gonna find a way to tell you how it can be done. Think about the worst thing. Never be like, man, go do it. I believe in you, so forth, so on. That's why I say be careful you share your goals and your dreams with, because people will definitely step on them. And sometimes it's not always consciously. We just been programmed to feel that way. That is not possible. Kind of cruel God is in the building. Our mind is way powerful than what you know. Real talk, huh? Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Hey, Tam, what's up? Just said harmony and peace, tranquility. And not too long ago, the police had a debate saying that they do not know if they should use force that day. Wow. That's important too. Queen Ray said, let's also keep an eye out for what we spend on spending our money. Where we spend our money, excuse me. That's real talk. Or require 25. Hello, Major TV. Strong words. I feel your passion. Powerful book. Thanks, brother. Real talk. Look, I don't know how to put this in words, but see, my thing is, I'm definitely dropping all these videos. Like I drop these videos because when y'all see me making all these moves, y'all gonna see how serious I am. I hope y'all not on board, because some people I can see they still like in between and trying to figure out what's going on. There's only one way we can look at this: looking forward. Yeah, we have to look back to see where we come from. But we can't stay looking back. We're getting a wreck moving forward. We gotta keep going like we're in the car. We gotta keep going forward. We can't keep looking back. And for me, you know what I'm saying, my passion comes back from the fact that we had it so many times out here in the United States that took away from us. And they weakened us down to so much to the point where we forgot how to go back to that. We just all individually doing our thing. And we have success in black community to a certain degree. On a larger scale, you know what I'm saying, we still like so far behind with everything. And it's just personally sad, you know. Harmony and peace, tranquility. It should have legal weapons for self-protection. During the 60s, white supremacists had all type of weapons such as stun gun, former paint, forks, pit forks, baseball bats, metal flag poles, hammers, bear spray. Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Look, I'm not. Look, if you have to, I'm for people um being armed and defending themselves. I'm not against that. Like if you're not, you know what I'm saying, something I feel like something ain't right with that considering all that had been going on. Nat Turner, melanated on Queen, single facts, and we stopped going to Asian shop. We already been falsely been accused of hate crime. The media is using propaganda against. We must not allow that to stop shopping. Now, real talk. I mean, it makes no sense, right? To to be in a position whereas we have to always compromise because we have to shop with them. It should never be a situation whereas we have to put up with somebody else BS their ways and treating us because we don't have a shop or we don't have a place to do business with our own. The subjects that I'm picking out to talk about things I'm just really going in on is because something that really affects us. It really affects us. It's not easy talking about a whole bunch of problems all over in this video because it'll go deeper, the stream will be long, and it will be like counterproductive. Just constantly just try to talk about everything. That's why I try to break things down. Whereas just to galvanize, get the mind of working and thinking about what's going on, because we really have a serious situation going on in the black community. And I just think that it's time we just take it back, our community. Sade, at peace, yes. Contrary to what they try and make us believe, we are loyal people. We have to set aside the fear and realize no one is perfect. But if we focus on the goal, we can make it happen. That's real talk. Thank you, Sade. That's real talk. Black Warrior Spit, excuse me, what? Black Warrior Spirit, sorry about that. We fight anti-black omens, Cali Bay, area Cali Center, Claro County, Sunnyvale, Mountain View. Wow, all right. Careful out there, man. Stand up. Careful. Look, I just wanted to just lay it all out there to y'all. If you're late coming in, what have you, catch the replay. There's some strong stuff we talked about tonight, and I really want you all to know that our situation will not change unless we change it. Yeah, I believe we should have our own. But I also believe as long as we're in this country, on this soil, we can demand what's ours. Reparation, of course, but also the necessary funding, the necessary assistance. We can build a community without relying on the government, but I think that the government owes us. We pay taxes. I don't know about y'all, I'm a truck driver. They tear my damn check up. I won't even lie to you for real, like. So I'll be damned if I don't expect, which was joking around, you know. I'm gonna say I expect to get mine, but at the same time, I'm willing to use my own money and my credit to also do things in the black community. That's what I'm working on now as we speak. So, yeah. All right, what's up? I see my people here. D. Marie. Speaking nothing but the truth, my brother. Black Power, you already know. You already know. You already know. What I did. Coming kind of fast. Jam, Pam is jamming. Greetings, Major. Shalom, sister, how you doing? What's going on? We're in the building. Y'all coming in real late on me, too. Great talk, Made TV. Each one teach one. I'm about to put that out there for you. Then so just said that. We can use that for right. One with the free J right quick. Real talk, like real talk. Call, I see what's going on. The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. Hey, Nicole, what's going on? The clock is really ticking because I really feel like we're wasting valuable time, investing our time in a lot of things that's taking away from what we should be doing the movement. Nothing wrong. Make your money. Invest in your business. Do what you're going to do. But you got to think about black people as you're building. And I understand it's kind of hard because you first want to get your foot underneath you because you definitely got to get your foot underneath you. But we definitely think about black people. Like, we no good to nobody if we don't have a plan. We don't make sure our foundation's straight. That's first and foremost. But once you get the ball rolling, you have to, like Garrett said, each one teach one. You know, and it's just imperative, like. I'm sorry, y'all. What trying to say? I'm sorry. I see. Y'all, please don't hate me. I'm just passionate and a troll looking for black treasure. What the hell? Oh, please don't hate me. I'm just passionate and a troll looking for black treasure. I don't know that's. I mean, I don't want to interpret it. Y'all know how I am about. You gotta help me out with this one. I don't know. Y'all gotta answer that because I don't know what to say about that. Right? I ain't going there. Let me find something else on the screen right quick. Let's see. Jay said DMV had that DMV 757 here. Salute to Major. In the chat, fire show with OC, the great other night. Thank you, brother. Thank you for real. Like, just trying to reach the people. Real talk. Real talk. Hope everybody just understand what I'm saying, because Jay called us out again. That we took that W from we and flip it over to M and me, you know, me this and me that and what have you. And I just want to touch upon the fact that how we can turn that M back over to a W, you know, and really start doing stuff in our community. It's just y'all don't be surprised. It's the little things you can do. It's the little things you can do. So I'm about to close this chat up. I really appreciate everybody, all the love, all the support. You really just, you know, like really have me at a place in my life where I'm just so humble. I'm really humble because I know that I could have easily just tapped out and not even really care about anyone or anything. and just be that me type of guy. But I love black people too much to even think like that. I understand that when I pray the Most High, I pray the Most High to bless me. I can be a blessing to others, especially my people. And when I do this live, and when I come on this show or this channel and try to share what I know, that's all from my heart. You know, I watch people like Jay come up in the game and do well and then fade away. But in Jay's case, Jay at really a point whereas only just do this. Because I know the Most High have him in good hands and protecting what have you. But I just don't take anything for granted. And I also know that if we don't get behind this brother, they're going to look very bad on us as a black people. But I want to see this brother just continue to grow and be great and touch the lives of many of us. And at the same time, we touch the lives of many other black people because we all are becoming disciples. And we're going to have to just pass down we know. And we have to do it in a meaningful and responsible way. That's basically it. I should have y'all to share. It was too late. It took off so fast with it, but y'all like this video. Y'all share. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel. Comment as always. But y'all doing a lot of that. And thank y'all for all the love. I'm so touched. I'm humble. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all stay on cool. Y'all stay focused and just be black. Peace.